My cat is mad because I'm not paying attention to her. Can't be in this video, princess, I'm sorry. This sounds like a good way to start this. Hello! Today we are delving back into fanfiction.net, but we're exploring a new category. I don't remember what any of these are about. We're just gonna jump in. They're not quite on the same level as My Immortal, but they're pretty bad. Okay, we're gonna start with Wrong Place, Wrong Time by Metal Tokie? I don't remember anything about this, but apparently it's from the perspective of a girl named Carolina. Here we go. Carolina looked out the window of her new house with disdain. Moving to a new state during her last year of high school is not what you would call fun. She was just a plain girl with a unique personality not found in much. She's not like other girls, guys. The 16-year-old looked at her new clock and frowned. It was time to get ready for her new school. Quickly, before her mother could yell at her, she got dressed in a plain V-neck green shirt her old friend Lisa got her for her birthday and a pair of black pants. Grabbing her bag, she walked out the door as her little brother Pepe, spelled like Pepe the Frog, came in to wake her up. This place sucks, she thought as she walked to school in the cold. Guess she's not gonna talk to her brother then. Okay, at least I could waste Lisa's money talking to her on the phone, she then thought, smirking. Still smirking, Carolina put in her iPod and listened to her favorite songs. iPods, 2009. Hey, girl with the green shirt, called out a voice. Carolina turned towards the voice to see a girl with shorts and a thin shirt and a wannabe gangster next to her. What does that mean? Yes, Carolina asked, not really that interested with what they have to say. In case you couldn't tell yet that this girl is super apathetic. Are you new here? I haven't seen you before, the girl asked. Carolina stared at her. You do know that there are over 7,000 students that go to the school, right? Carolina asked, as if talking to a 5-year-old. The girl looked as if she was slapped, standing there looking like a total bitch. But like bitch is censored with 3 asterisks. So glad I didn't have to read that with my own 2 innocent eyes. Carolina ignored her and the wannabe gangster's disgusting look and started to walk away. Hey, gangster guy said, catching onto her wrist as she tried to leave. Carolina turned to him and glared as she tugged her wrist back. What? Carolina said, already losing her patience. So like, is this still about Harry Potter? Or he flashed her a smile and got closer to her. Maybe you and I could go get some coffee? There's still 30 minutes before school starts, he said, trying to persuade her. There's still 30 minutes before school starts and this girl's already like on her way? Overachiever. Inside, Carolina gagged and could basically hear Lisa laughing at her misfortune. The girl behind him started glaring at Carolina for stealing her meat. Next time someone tries to steal my man, I'm gonna accuse them of stealing my meat. No, Carolina said bluntly and walked off. As Carolina walked away, she could feel the anger slipping through her veins with each step she took. Then without thinking, Carolina started to cross the street to get to the school when she heard the screeching of a car near her. What the? Carolina asked no one, before all she saw was a flash of darkness. Okay, then it says 1982, Marauders are in their 7th year. Here's the Harry Potter stuff. Carolina's eyes shot open. I see you're awake, came an elderly voice full of wisdom. What does a voice sound like when it's full of wisdom? Carolina's eyes moved towards the voice to lock with a pair of sparkling blue. Holy fuck, she thought as she realized just exactly where she was. It's censored again. That's good. I should have read those books Lisa wrote about Harry Potter, she thought in a whiny voice. Okay, first of all, let's just recap these events to make sure we all know what's going on. Our girl Carolina wakes up in a new town, goes to high school, gets hit on by a wannabe gangster, gets hit by a car, gets transported 27 years into the past and into the Harry Potter universe. Okay, sure. Also, I think it's funny that she immediately knows where she is. Like, she wakes up in Albus Dumbledore's office and she's just like, ah, fuck. I'm sorry, sir. I just don't know how to react right now, so excuse me if my manners are non-existent right now, she said, staring at the ceiling. Albus smiled thoughtfully as he gazed upon the still form of Carolina. No problems, miss. I take it you know where you are, Miss Chavez, he said, knowingly, with his eyes twinkling. Carolina blinked. Either I'm crazy or I'm in the wizarding world, she stated, rapidly getting a headache. I think she's probably crazy. Albus got up from his seat next to Carolina and went to his desk. Looking at him, Carolina realized he does not look as old as he's supposed to. He actually looked around 30 years younger. How could she tell? I'm not even mad, I'm just impressed she can figure that out. I'm not even in the right time in the book, she thought, sinking further into her pouting. She gets transported into the past and into an alternate universe, and she's just like, finding what he was looking for, Albus's face lit up as he walked back to her. Holding up a small ball for her, he put it in her hand as she... This is hard to read because of the grammar, but I can't even really fault the author because they warned me on the second line. This, Miss Chavez, is an object that can tell you if you are magical or not, he said, as the clear ball turned blue and then went back to its clearness. What? Is that a thing in the Harry Potter universe that I just don't remember? You, Miss Chavez, are a wizard. Congratulations! he said. Carolina grinned for the first time in a while. She has feelings, guys. Awesome, so what now, she asked. Albus pulled out a few more papers and handed it to her as she sat up. Just fill out these forms and you'll be enrolled into the school so you can start learning, he said happily. I like how Dumbledore just kind of rolls with this. Like, this random girl just appears in his office and he's like, ah, sick, you a wizard? You're not gonna ask if I'm evil or something, she asked. What? Who asks that? An evil person wouldn't ask that question. Now would they? He asked, sitting at his desk, sucking a lemon drop. I guess not, Carolina said, filling out a part of the form. Would you like a lemon drop? He asked a second later. No thank you, she said. So that's the end of the chapter. I don't even know where to start. I mean, the story's got it all, really, you gotta admit. You got time travel, super emo protagonist. The story ends there, so maybe the author was planning other things with it and then just didn't write it. Honestly, if someone wanted to start a petition to get this person to write the rest of it, I'd be on board. So that was Wrong Place, Wrong Time. Okay, so I have one more today. And I'm including this because it's a songfic. Y'all remember songfics? The summary says, Ron cheats and Hermione finds out, and it's a songfic to Should Have Said No by Taylor Swift, 2009. It was Tuesday and Hermione was sitting by a table at the Three Broomsticks waiting for Ginny to arrive for their weekly lunch. When she spotted the redhead walking towards her, she saw right away that there was something bothering Ginny. Hey Ginny, Hermione said as Ginny sat down by the table with a heavy sigh. Hey Hermione, sorry I'm late. I ran into Luna on my way here. She told me something, and had it come from anyone else other than Luna, I would have said that they were lying, but Luna never lies. Is that one of her character traits? I didn't know that. Okay. It's about Ron, Hermione. Ron, her boyfriend of almost a year, Ginny's brother. We know who Ron is. We've read the books. He's a main character. Luna saw him at the new club that opened last weekend. Hermione couldn't tell exactly, but she had a very bad feeling about the way this conversation was going. I think it's so funny that this author wrote about Ron cheating on Hermione. Usually fanfiction is like the opposite of that. I just think it's interesting. Right, ... Well, Ginny hesitated. Just tell me, Ginny. Ginny sighed and looked at her sadly. Luna saw him sitting at the bar as Lavender walked up to him. They talked for a while, and she dragged him out onto the dance floor. She lost sight of them for a while, but then she saw them while they were leaving. They were busy making out while waiting for their jackets, and then he followed her home. I'm so sorry, Hermione. Okay, then we got some Taylor Swift lyrics. Even now, just looking at you feels wrong. You say that you'd take it all back, given one chance. It was a moment of weakness, and you said yes. She wasn't sure how she had got home, but she had been sitting at their kitchen table waiting for him ever since. Hermione, I'm guessing. She had hexed him 1,000 times in her mind already, and she wasn't sure she could even stand to look at him right now. This is so angsty. When he had walked through the door, she had asked him if there was something he wanted to tell her about last weekend. He had paused on his way to the fridge, taken one look at her, sighed, and told her what happened. Wow, he tells her the truth. That's good. He told her he was sorry and he never meant for it to happen. He'd take it all back if he could. The words that finally made Hermione lose her temper was when Ron said, I mean, she was standing in front of me, half naked no less, asking me to sleep with her once for old time's sake. What was I supposed to do? Yeah, sure. Alright, then we got more lyrics. I actually don't know this song, otherwise I would like sing it for you. I don't think I could include the actual song in this because it's copyrighted. You should have turned her down, Ron. You had a girlfriend. Do you even remember me at all? We've been together for almost a year, Ron. A year. It's not something you should forget that easily. Apparently there was only one word of her outburst that Ron caught. Had? What do you mean, Hermione? You're still my girlfriend. He just assumes that they'll still be together after this. Come on, dude. Ron, if you still think that I am your girlfriend after you've cheated on me, you're seriously mistaken. We're over. Good for you, Hermione. Alright, then he begs her to take him back. She says no. She leaves. There's crying. That's about it. Honestly, this is only like 1,000 words, but I think it's a masterpiece. Didn't quite have the drama and intrigue of the first one, I gotta say. But the grammar was better, so I'll give it that. Not that grammar really matters, because it's a social construct and blah, 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 blah. I think that's good for today. If you like these videos and you want to see more, give me a like and click subscribe down below. And if you have a fandom or a specific fan fiction that you want me to read and review, you can comment down below or click one of my links in the description. And I'll see you next time. Bye!